All right. What we doing? Yeah, let's get into it. Who got the first question? Pow! Hey, this kind of stuff, I'll be like telephone book. Like telephone, be like, what? Yeah, what? How did I do? What's happening? Man, it's all good though. All right, what we got? What's the question there? God.
Hello, my brother. You can't hear me? Oh my God.
Yes.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
So earlier in the lesson, you read Job 38, 22 through 23.
Okay.
And I wanted to chime in on not chime in, but more so ask about
Say Job 38, right?
Yes.
What verse now? What now?
22 to 23.
Yes.
Where they entered into the treasures of snow.
Yes.
And seen the treasures of hail.
Yes.
He said, which he reserved against the time of trouble, against the days of battle and war. So I was wondering, is that for the last days where like we're gonna go through extreme heat, extreme cold, and it's gonna be from his reservation?
Let's say it like this. I'll present evidence to substantiate what you're asking about.
Okay.
And I'm about 78% sure that yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's Job 38. Go to Job 38. Now, in a lot of situations where the Lord is dealing with armies, he uses the elements. He uses the elements against them, against human beings. But during the 3.5 years of Jacob's trouble, we see a pronounced uptick in the elements being used as weapons of destruction in battles. So Job 38, give me 22 and 23. Go ahead, brother.
Hast thou entered into the treasure of the snow, or hast thou seen the treasure of the hail, which I have reserved against the time of trouble, against the day of battle and war?
Now, I'm going to show you something. In my Bible, I have those two highlighted. And this is why I have those two highlighted. To your question, go to Revelation 6. He said that stuff is reserved for the time of trouble, right? 6. Revelation 6. Specifically, he said, snow and hail, which I have reserved for the time of trouble, for the day of battle. Revelation 6, timestamp. Revelation 6, give me verse 12, just so we know where we at. Go ahead, Brother Carl.
And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. And the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind.
Now, watch this. He said hail and snow specifically, right? Okay. Revelation 9. Matter of fact, no, Revelation. I'm getting real specific. Hold on.
I'm sorry. I'm listening. I just need to cover their heads real quick.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Cover their heads. Revelation, hold on. Not 9. Super specific. Am I talking to me? Ah, yes, yes. Revelation 16. Yes. Revelation 16. All right, Nana, you ready?
Yes.
Revelation 16, start at verse 16. Go ahead, kind sir.
And he gathered them together into a place called in Hebrew tongue Armageddon.
Called what now?
Armageddon.
Okay, we know what time frame that is.
The end.
Armageddon specifically. That's the Battle of Armageddon. Revelation 16, 16. Revelation 16, 16. 16, one more again. Go ahead, sir.
And he gathered them together into a place called in Hebrew tongue Armageddon. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, "It is done."
Saying what now?
It is done.
Come on.
And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since man was upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great.
Come on.
And the city was divided into 3 parts.
How many parts?
3 parts.
Come on.
And the cities of the nations fell.
They did what?
Fell.
Come on.
And great Babylon came in remembrance before God to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath.
Stop. The cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. That's a specific time frame, a specific day, a specific event.
Right.
Now, this is the event we're talking about. This is the aforementioned event, right? We'll say it that way. And look what the finale is of this time frame. Go ahead, sir.
20. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found.
Watch this. Go ahead, sir.
And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent. And men blasphemed God because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceeding great.
The plague of hell. Go back to Revelation 9. And is it 9? Hold on. Let me scan. I'm scanning. Nope, that ain't Revelation 9. Hold on real quick. Maybe it's it. Hold on, there's one more. Oh, there it is. Revelation 11. My bad. Revelation 11. Revelation 11. Start at verse 15. Give me 15. Revelation 11, 15. Same time frame, same event, same thing. And you're going to notice that the grand finale is great balls of fire. Okay. Revelation 11, start at verse 15. Go ahead, sir.
And the 7th angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven, saying, The kingdom of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Christ, and he shall reign forever and ever.
Stop. Savannah. Question. 7 trumpet. What happens when the 7 trumpet sounds? Give me some things that happen. Absolutely. Is the first resurrection before or after the 7th trumpet? Mm-hmm. 7th trumpet. All right, watch this. Skip back up. We stopped at verse
15.
15. Thank you, Carl. We about to get some Stove God cook right now. You ready for some Stove God right now? Revelation 11. Carl, give me 1 through 3, please. Let me give you an overall time frame. Then I'm going to isolate the time within the time frame. And then we're going to go back to, have you been to the storehouses for hell, et cetera, in the cashmere sweater? All right. Revelation 11, start at verse 1. Go ahead, kind sir.
And there was given me a reed like unto a rod. And the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of God, and the altar, and them that worship therein.
Measure three things: the temple of God, the altar, and them that worship therein. He's measuring three things. But watch the measurement that's given. Watch this. Verse 2. Go ahead, sir.
But the court which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles. And the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months.
Time frame, 42 months. 3.5 years. Verse 3. Go ahead. Watch this.
And I will give power unto my two witnesses.
Unto who now?
My two witnesses.
Stop. I'm going to give power to the two witnesses. And what's the specific time frame he's going to give the two witnesses the power? Go ahead, sir.
And they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth.
They're going to prophesy for 3.5 years. That's the tribulation. 3.5 years is the time frame of the entire tribulation. Not the lead up into it, but the actual tribulation where the seals and the vials, etc., is being cracked open, etc. You track it with me. So these guys are going to prophesy for 3.5 years during tribulation. Skip down to verse 6. Verse 6. Go ahead, sir.
These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over water to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with plagues as often as they will.
Skip down to verse 9. Verse 9. Go ahead, sir.
And they of the people and kindreds.
No, I'm sorry. Verse 7. Verse 7. Go ahead, sir.
And when they shall and when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them and kill them.
Now remember, these two guys were given the time frame of 3.5 years to prophesy to God, right? Now we're talking about them being killed. So obviously that time frame is done, close to being done, or ended. You feel what I'm saying? Like that 3.5 years, we're in the tail end of it because they were killed. You track it with me. And there's a reason why I'm going through this. This all fits in with the Job, but I have to walk you up to that time frame to objection leading to witness. Verse 8. Go ahead, sir.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
So their dead bodies, the two witnesses, they're dead now. They've been killed, and they were given a time frame of 3.5 years to prophesy. So they're dead. So obviously we're at the tail end of the 3.5 years of Jacob's trouble, or like it said in Job, for the time of trouble. You track it. Yeah, there it is. Light bulb. All right. Go ahead, kind sir. Verse Nina.
9. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half.
How long?
3 days and a half.
So this is the last. So we're talking about the last 3.5 days of the tribulation. That's what we're literally talking about in this verse right here. The last 3.5 days of 3.5 years. The last 3.5 days of 42 months. The last 3.5 days of times, and a dividing of times. This is the last 3.5 days of 3.5 years, which is Jacob's trouble. All right, light bulb. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm going too fast. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Okay, let's try this. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. All right, check this out. So let's say like this. If I say Savannah is going to be doing X, Y, and Z for 2 weeks, therefore the Lord hath spoken it, then that means that 2 weeks is all you got to do what you got to do, right? Light bulb. So he gave them to prophesy, to bang on the Pope, X, Y, and Z, burn people up, spit hot flame, Dylon, right? He gave them that time frame. So this is the last 3.5 days. Light bulb? Jack Sparrow. Okay. Savvy. All right, here we go. Now give me verse Nina one more again. Go ahead, sir.
And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
So these dudes just laying in the street, dead. For 3.5 days, they got to lay in the street and objection leading the witness. Verse 10, go ahead, sir.
And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented him that dwelt on the earth.
So it's Christmas. Everybody's happy because they realize these two guys literally made no rainfall for 3.5 years. They know that they're responsible for this drought that is engulfing the planet. That's making food not grow and animals be dead because there's a dearth of fresh water to drink. They're directly responsible for it. That's why they're dead. So they think, oh, it's about to be good. Now they dead. We can get back to drinking and eating and being merry.
Right.
Not I Am Legend. You tracking with me right now? So this is the last 3.5 days of the 3.5 years. Savvy? Jack Sparrow. All right, go ahead, sir.
11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Give me 11 one more again. Go ahead, sir.
And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Come on.
And they heard a great voice from heaven, saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
The dead in Christ shall rise first. This is the first resurrection. The dead in Christ shall rise first. Last 3.5 days of 3.5 years, these guys die, then boom, they get up, and then they ascend up in a cloud. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy he that have part in the first resurrection. On such that the second death have no power over them, but they be priests, kings, and blah, 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 blah. Now, to your question, going back to Job, that's why we came here, about have you been to the storehouses of snow and hail, which is, matter of fact, hold on. Job 38 real quick. Job 38. Give me Sir Carl. The knight in shining armor, Sir Carl. Would you kindly read verse 22 and 23 for me, kind sir?
Yes, sir.
Job 38, 22 and 23. Go ahead, sir.
Hast thou entered into the treasure? Hast thou entered into the treasures of the snow, or hast thou seen the treasures of the hail, which I have reserved against a time of trouble, against a day of battle and war?
Give me 23 one more again, please.
Which I have reserved against a time of trouble, against a day of battle and war.
Now, there's plenty of times in the Bible where there's been rain coming out of nowhere, etc., but there's only one recorded time in the Bible where this happens. And this is after tribulation, tail end. Now read me verse 15 again. Verse 15, go ahead, sir.
And from the wicked, their light is...
Oh, I'm sorry. Revelation 11, verse 15. My bad. I didn't specify. Look, got a little, yeah, you and me both, huh? We got a little stove guy going on right now, right?
Gotcha.
Kilos out the package, right?
Right.
You can still smell it. Revelation 11. Now give me verse 15, please.
And the 7 angels sounded, and there were great voices in heaven, saying, The kingdom of this world are become the kingdom of our Lord and of his Christ, and he shall reign forever and ever.
Skip down to verse 18. Verse 18.
And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and should destroy them which destroyed the earth.
Here's what we came here for. Go ahead, sir.
And the temple of God was open in heaven, and there was seen in his temple the ark of his testament, and there were lightnings and voices and thunderings, and an earthquake and great hail.
And great what now?
Great hail.
Now, same time frame. Specifically, top shelf hail, including with this hail is this right here is just like, how does this even look? 75 pounds. The hail actually is 75 pounds.
That's heavy.
Did we read that?
Yep.
The hail weighs 75 pounds. And let me give you something else that's interesting with this hail. Hold on real quick. Well, Well, yeah, hold on real quick. And hold on. One second. That's some special kind of hell right there, Jack.
Yeah.
Magically delicious, right? Let me see. Da-da-da-da-da. Revelation 8. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This was bad. Here's another one of those moments. Revelation 8 and Cat Williams. Give me verse 7 real quick. Obama and Cat Williams, right? Revelation 8, give me 6 and 7. Top shelf hell, reserved for a special time. Go ahead, sir.
And the 7 angels which had seen 7 trumpets prepared themselves to sound.
Now, I want to set the stage here. 6 seals. Now we're ready for the vials and the trumpets. The vials and the trumpets, right? Watch what introduces the last 6 months of the tribulation. Watch how it starts, and then we're going to see how it ends. This is how it starts. Sir Carl, verse 7, kind sir.
7. The first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and there were cast upon the earth, and the third parts of trees was burnt up, and all green grass was burnt up.
Give me verse 7 one more again, sir.
The first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood.
Stop. So it's got to be steaming. The hail's got to be steaming because it's ice. So it's
Right.
hail mixed with blood and fire.
So the hail's on fire and there's blood inside.
Bloody hell. What the bloody hell's going on?
Oh wow, that doesn't make sense.
Bloody, fiery hail.
Mm.
Yeah, see that look. Blood, bloody hell. Yeah, the English people. What the bloody hell's going on?
Is it because they're killing people, they're falling down and smacking people?
Bruh, it says, and again, I'm not, read 7 again. This is how the last 6 months of the tribulation starts. It starts with the bloody, fiery hell. And then it ends with the 75-pound hell. So to the point in Job when he says, have you been to the storehouses where the hell is that I serve and waiting for the great day?
Right.
But that's the thing, it's like, because it works on that 9 timeline, it's just there.
Like all time exists. It's this all time. Yes, for
Right.
us, it's I'm just marching. Right, it's linear. With him, it's just,
Yeah, right.
and it's just like, right, like Matrix, right? It's the Matrix, right? Right, past, present. I am.
Right.
Omnipotent means he's everywhere, all the time, omnipresent. Because I was looking into that. Kind of, well, argument with somebody.
Yeah, come on, now you gotta hold the mic because the people online is listening.
Somebody turned me off.
Yeah, Gene. Nah, let me stay out of it. I'm gonna stay. My name Bennett. I'm not in it. But hell, fire mixed with blood. That's how the last 6 months of the tribulation starts. And it ends with an earthquake and 75-pound hell. That's been sitting in a special place at the top shelf hell, ready for that day. Right. Top shelf hell.
Man.
75 pounds. Huh? I think that's the lower shelf hell right there. Like, it starts off with,
Fire and blood. Huh?
yeah, like ice balls that are on fire and blood.
But that makes sense if they're falling so fast from I mean, they're super cold. At the same time, if they're going super fast, it's going to mix. Wait, I forgot the scientific thing where
See.
it's not even. There's no way.
Talking velocity.
Yeah, like what is it called? I'm trying to think of the scientific. You don't understand what
Is
I'm
it
saying?
kinda like in Exodus
It's so cold,
with
but
Moses,
it can't.
it's
It's
the
so
plague
cold
of
that
hell?
even though it's like falling
Exactly.
from super high,
Gotcha.
We'll
it's
find
supposed
it.
to catch
Find it. We'll go
fire,
there
but it
next.
can't because it's so cold. So they're kind of battling against each other. I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Say that again.
Where like something is so cold. I said it makes
Oh,
sense
that
because
it-
it's so cold.
Because
it
like you
can't
get
burn.
freezer burn from dry ice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like dry ice can't burn.
It can
Well,
burn.
It can, but
Yeah.
like it
Dry
can't-
ice can, if you hold on to it long enough, it'll burn you.
Yeah.
Even though it's so cold. Like frostbitten is like everything freezes up and it's like medical man, Mr. Medic, frostbite and a burn kind of synonymous. It's the same thing. Right. Same thing. The damage to your skin is the same. Right.
Yep.
Where we at, Carl? Hold that thought.
We're at
Now,
Exodus.
now let's expand out. Because remember, Revelation is the same stuff that happened in Exodus when we was coming out of Egypt, except it's global. Like Exodus was just centralized to Egypt.
Right.
This is global. Go ahead, Carl. Where we at?
We had
So, Carl.
Exodus 9 and 23.
Exodus 9.
Un momento.
Or we can start at the top.
You said 9 and 23.
You tell,
22,
yeah, you
22.
tell me where you want to start, brother.
9 and 22.
Run the play. Run the play.
And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch forth thy hand towards heaven, and there may be hail in all the land of Egypt, upon man, and upon beast, and upon every herb of the field,
And
throughout the
notice-
land of Egypt.
And notice in Revelation, the hail landed on a third of the animals and the green grass. Same thing, except global versus just centralized in Egypt. But here's what we came here for. Go ahead, kind sir.
23.
Come on.
And Moses stretched forth his rod towards heaven, and the Lord sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along upon the ground, and the Lord rained hail upon the land of Egypt. 24. So there was hail and fire mingled with hail, very grievous, such as there was none like in all the land of Egypt since it became a nation.
Come on.
And the hail smote throughout all the land of Egypt, all that was in the field, both man and beast. And the hail smote every herb of the field, and brake every tree of the field. Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel were there no hail.
That's some pretty hell. That's some pretty crazy hell because it breaks trees.
Yeah, like you literally can't hide under anything.
Right.
I don't even think the sewers would be safe. Like nothing.
See you later.
All right.
Peace.
Be safe.
All
Love you
locked up.
guys.
Gracias, brother. Hermano.
Her mom.
I appreciate it. Black guy in America. Golly. Cool. Savvy. Jack
Yes.
Sparrow.
Yes.
Church.
Nice.
All right. Anyone else? Question? Anything on? Oh, bam.
In Job 38 and 35,
Yes.
I wanted to ask, is everything, well, this is my theory, that everything is alive. Everything.
Okay.
It doesn't have the life, like the breath of life that the Lord gives, but it still has a sense of life.
We're going to go deep with this. Okay, so Job 38, and what's the verse now?
35.
38, 35. Yes, okay, all right. Job 38, 35. Go ahead, sir.
Canst thou send lightnings that they may go and say unto thee, here we are.
Now,
Excuse me, here we are.
And what's your theory?
That everything is alive. It doesn't have to have the breath of life to live, that the Lord gives it life. Like we need the breath of life to become, I don't know how to, I'm not sure if I'm explaining it right or if I'm saying it right.
Well, that's why I'm listening instead of commenting.
My theory is that everything is alive.
When you say everything, what do you mean?
Like when Cain slayed Abel, and the Lord told Cain, like, his blood called out to me, even though the blood isn't alive.
Blood is alive.
Right.
Mhm.
Because but
It has cells,
right.
but cells are a little bit different than lightning.
Right.
Lightning is energy. And in essence, everything is energy. I don't want to get too.
No. I was talking to my
I'm not trying to get all like that.
brother-in-law and my husband about everything having energy.
Yes.
That the Lord is like
First law of thermodynamics. But go ahead.
like he's he's like an energy light source. He has
Yeah.
nothing but life.
Yes.
So everything he creates in my mind becomes life. So like even the rocks, it can't call out to me, it can't speak to me. But if the Lord told the rock to move, it's going to find a way to move.
I mean,
because
with
it
God, all
has
things are
life.
possible.
Right.
So I don't know what the conversation was, but it got deep, and I was just wondering, is my theory kind of correct that everything has life
Now what we have to do is when we say,
except for the dead?
yeah, when we say life, we have to differentiate between
Life and energy.
yes and
Yeah.
what you mean by, because when you say everything is alive, or no, everything has life,
Mhm.
I'm going to make a statement. Everything, in essence, has energy, but there's a difference between something that is sentient
Yeah.
and can think versus something that doesn't think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like lightning, verse 35 again, please.
Canst thou send lightnings that they may go and say unto thee, Here we are?
Now, it's not that the lightnings are like, here we are, but
Right.
there's a sound that comes with lightning,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Typically, you see lightning, and then what happens after the lightning?
The boom.
Flash.
You see the flash, and then what happens after that?
Boom.
That's the here we are. So it's not like, here we are with a voice. It's like, can you send lightning, flash, boom, thunder,
Yep.
lightning and thunder. That's the here we are.
Right.
It's not that lightning is smoking a cigar waiting for the Lord to be like, hey, I need you to go. He's like, hey, I'll go do it right now. You know, like lightning ain't like that. But
Right.
you see what I'm saying? But to your point, there is the first law of thermodynamics is it talks about energy not being destroyed, but just change into a different phase.
Yeah.
So everything essentially that has life has some sort of energy.
Mhm.
So to your point, yeah. But lightning ain't at the house playing dominoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like I couldn't explain it to them because they were like, "What are you talking about?"
Right.
And it was coming off weird. I was like, "Never mind."
Right.
But you explained it perfectly. Everything has energy,
Mhm.
so it doesn't mean it's alive.
Mhm.
It doesn't mean it has life. Because
It doesn't mean it
it
thinks.
can't think,
Right.
but it has energy.
Right.
And God had, you know what I mean?
He designed. He gave it the energy because that energy just doesn't come out of thin air. It comes from something.
Right.
Like that trash can back there. It just didn't pop up in here. Someone someplace mined some tin, and then that took energy to mine the tin. Then it took the tin, and then it took energy to turn that tin with machines and electricity into that trash can. And then someone drove their car, bought it, used energy to bring it in here, and set it there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference between being sentient. Sentient means you can think. Right.
Right.
Lightning don't think, but lightning does have energy.
I have another question, but after somebody else. Anybody?
Bueller. All right, hold that.
Okay.
What's up, brother? Yeah, microphone Holmes. Microphone fiend. After 12, I'm worse than a gremlin.
No, it kind of piggybacks off of her point. I can't remember or
Turkey back, brother.
but
Don't tempt your brothers with chitlins. No, I'm just
now what
somewhere Brian is going chitlins.
well, what book is it or what prophet was it that was writing down, like he was having a vision and he was writing down everything he was being told or something like that?
John the
You
Revelator.
describing like over half of the
Yeah, I
Bible.
know.
You got to get specific, brother. Come on, man.
Now he was finna write down the sayings.
Oh,
I think it was
John
yeah,
the
Revelations
Yeah, John the
8.
Revelator.
That, yeah.
And it was like, but those thunders was angels, and that's how angels sound.
Oh, is that what that was?
That's exactly that's what
Okay.
that was. That's 11. Wait, let me see. Yeah, he was nice. It's I know where it's at. Hold on. I think I know where it's at. Hold on, let me find it.
Hold on. Let's say-
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Revelation 10. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it.
Bless you.
Merci. Where we at? Revelation 10, what? Verse 1. Go ahead, kind sir.
And I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head, and his face was as it was the sun, and his feet as pillars of fire.
That's scary. Go ahead.
And he had in his hand a little book open, and he set his right foot upon the sea, and his left foot upon the earth,
So he's big too. Go ahead.
and cried with a loud voice, as when a lion roared. And when he had cried, 7 thunders uttered their voices.
How many thunders?
7 thunders uttered their voices.
Hold a marker here. Go to John 12. John 12, and we got 28 and 29. John 12. Give me 27 and through 29. No, 27 through 30. I need to punch somebody in the face or what? Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hold on real quick.
Man.
Let's put a pause on this real quick. Let's stand face towards Jerusalem. It might go down. Huh?
This Michael.
No, we wasn't closing out. Oh, you killed everything? My bad. My bad. That was one of those break the glass type of things that went down. All right, Kevin. Where were we? Oh, yes. We was in John 12.
12 and 26.
Let's start at verse 26. John 12, verse 26. And where they at? Y'all, is somebody going down there with them? Bet that. And
Hey.
maybe see if they want some prayer there.
I'll talk to you in a second.
See if they want some prayer there. You know what I mean? All right, John 12 and verse 26. John 12, verse 26. Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry, 28. Go ahead, sir.
Father, glorify thy name. Then came a voice from heaven saying, I have glorified it and will glorify it again. The people therefore that stood by and heard it said that it thundered. Others said an angel spake to him.
So that's how angels sound.
Okay.
They sound like thunder. Give me that verse one more again. Give me 29 one more again. Go ahead, sir. Matter of fact, 28 and 29 again. Go ahead, sir.
Father, glorify thy name. Then came there a voice from heaven saying, I have both glorified it and will glorify it again.
But what name? Like he said, I glorified it, but what? How do you, like, what name are we talking about? Jesus, of course.
Jesus, yep.
Right. Go ahead, sir.
29. The people therefore that stood by and heard it said that it thundered. Others said an angel spake to him.
Verse 30. Go ahead, sir.
Jesus answered and said, this voice came not because of me, but for your sakes.
That's all we talking. Now back to Revelation 10. Now give me 1 through 4. And let's see if this is a mystery angelic language that nobody knows how to say. Because you know they'll tell you when you speak in tongues, it's a mystery angel language that don't nobody know.
Right.
If that's the case, then somebody got to explain this to me. Revelation 10 verse 1. Go ahead, sir.
And I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head, and his face were as it was the sun, and his feet as pillars of fire. And he had in his hand a little book open, and he set it on the right foot upon the sea, and his left foot upon the earth. See that, bro? 3. And cried with a loud voice, as when a lion roared. And when he had cried, 7 thunders uttered their voices.
Go ahead, sir.
4. And when the 7 thunders had uttered their voices, I was about to write, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, seal up those things which the 7 thunders uttered, and write them not.
Now, speaking in tongues is a mystery language that don't nobody understand. Why did these 7 angels say something to the point that John knew what they said clearly and coherently and was about to write it down? And God is like, whoa, Carl. Don't write that down, homie. So yeah, those thunders is angels.
Oh wow, okay. I ain't know that.
Praise God.
Praise the Lord.
All right, what else we got? Anything online, even though you shut it down? Anything in her?
Let's go to Acts 13.
Acts 13.
It's all over Acts 13, but we just gonna read 41 and 42.
All right.
Acts 13, 41 and 42.
Go ahead, brother.
Behold, ye despisers, and wonder, and perish. For I work a work in your days, a work which ye shall in no wise believe, though a man declare it unto you. And when the Jews were gone out of the synagogue, the Gentiles besought that these words might be preached to them the next Sabbath.
Question.
So,
Is this Gentiles Genesis 10 or Gentiles nations?
I would assume it's Genesis 10 Gentiles. And let me go back to verse 13.
Now when Paul and his company loosed from Paphos, they came to Perga and Pamphylia, and John departing from them returned to Jerusalem.
Go ahead.
But when they departed from Perga, they came to Antioch and Pisidia, and went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day, and sat down.
Go ahead.
And after the reading of the law and the prophets, the rulers of the synagogue sent unto them, saying, Ye men and brethren, if you have any words of exhortation for the people, say on.
Come on.
Then Paul stood up, and beckoning with his hand said, Men of Israel, and ye that fear God, give audience.
Stop. Men of Israel, and ye that fear God. Now, I'm going to see if I can isolate it only to Genesis 10 or just ascribe to it nations, as in individuals, other individuals. 17, go ahead, sir.
The God of this people of Israel chose our fathers and exalted the people when they dwelt as strangers in the land of Egypt, and with an high arm brought them out of it.
Come on.
And about the time of 40 years suffered he their manners in the wilderness. And when he had destroyed 7 nations in the land of Canaan, Canaan, what H? That's the first one.
Yeah, it's got an H in it, right?
He divided their land to them by lot. And after that, he gave unto them judges about the space of 450 years until Samuel the prophet.
Skip down to verse 30. No, skip down to verse 40. Verse 40. No, verse 38. Verse 38. Go ahead, sir.
Be it known unto you, therefore, men and brethren, that through this man is preached unto you the forgiveness of sins. And by him all that believe are justified from all things from which ye could not be justified by the law of Moses.
Come on.
Beware therefore, lest that come upon you, which is spoken of in the prophets. 41. Behold, ye despisers, and wonder, and perish. For I work a work in your days, a work which ye shall in no wise believe, though a man declare it unto you.
Now, Antioch is in Galatia.
Yep. So, and the reason why I brought this up, because this is the legitimate question. And I know it's kind of difficult to have an answer. How can I say it? I know it's kind of difficult for it to be a yes and no answer across the board, because there's different variables. But it appears to me that everything in the New Testament that says Gentiles, other than Acts 7, because it's talking about Old Testament, everything in the New Testament that's talking about Gentiles is actually Genesis 10. And everything in the Old Testament, it seemed like it's just nations individually.
I 100% agree, because where they were and who they were preaching to,
Right.
and he said, you will be the prophet unto the Gentiles. We had already preached to the people in the Hamites.
Right,
We
right,
preached to Hamites before.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Galilee, in Galilee of the Gentiles.
Right, Isaiah. Yep, Isaiah.
Know what I mean? So I'll put a percentage. I'll say 87% Genesis 10 Gentiles, 92% Genesis Gentiles. I'll give an 8% margin of error.
Just in case something there.
Yep.
So now if we go to Isaiah, let's go to Isaiah 50. I think it's 8.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. 49. Isaiah 49 and verse 6. 5 and 6.
Go ahead, kind sir.
And now, saith the Lord, that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. Through Israel be not gathered yet, shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my God shall be my strength. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant, to rise up the tribes of Jacob, and to restore the preserve of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth.
So now this is a little bit tricky, because we just made the statement, everything in the Old Testament is all nations. So the first thing I thought of, this is probably all nations, was a very good chance, because of the time frame of Jesus Christ walking on this earth, that it may be the Gentiles, Genesis 10 specifically, our job to reach out to, in a sense. Not saying we ignore the Hamites, but you get what I'm saying, hopefully.
I agree with you, but we offer a margin of error.
Yeah, okay.
And this is the margin of error we offer, 20% margin of error, because in every generation, Christ has to be preached to people in that specific timeline.
Yeah.
But to your point, in mass, in these latter days, remember, the Gentiles was like the last to action, like white people were the last to hear it.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So that's why this
That's
is
why
like,
I'm thinking that's
yes.
it. Because we was in the midst of Ham. They know of us, but the Gentiles are the last one.
because Nineveh was Ham and they
Right.
Egypt.
Ham and
Yeah,
they
So
knew
forth and so on. Yep.
that the whole world knew what our God did to Egypt. So they knew, but the Gentiles was the like Mars Hill. You preach of some babblings of a God and etc. Like they're the last to hear it. And then they took it and ran with it and made it the biggest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that
Right.
makes sense though.
So to your point, like let's go to Romans 15 real quick. To your point. Because New Testament is Acts, Romans, Corinthians, Colossians. These are all Gentiles.
Gentiles, for sure. Yep. Yep.
Like, what are we talking about?
Genesis 10 Gentiles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. J-Van and all them dudes.
J-Van.
J-Van and them. We looking for J-Van and them.
They're Romans then.
Yeah.
Like
Romans, Italians.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Italians, that's what it is.
Yeah. Genesis 10, Japhets.
And then some of them were Hellenistic as well.
Helen, what you mean, like Greeks?
Like they didn't know. They were like Paul from Rome, but they didn't know who they were.
Use the mic. You're talking about Israelites that lost their iPhone code?
Pretty much.
Well, here's
They're
the thing.
also called Gentiles too, right?
Nah,
Nah.
Israel was never called Gentiles. Israel was never called Gentiles. See,
Never.
that's a misconception.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but Israel is the nation of Israel.
Right.
Like
Gotcha.
we the ones came up with the word Gentiles. Right. Furthermore, in Genesis 10, watch this. In Genesis 10, did Israel exist?
Not
So how can Gentiles be Israel? The first place we see the word Gentiles,
right.
Israel didn't even exist.
Checkmate.
Abraham wasn't even born.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Poconos, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. To your point, Revelation 15, and then we'll get to your point.
Revelation 15? or
No, I'm sorry,
15?
Romans 15. I'm sorry, man. Stove God cooks right now, bro.
Hey, be like that. I guess.
Yeah, I'm stove God out right now. I could still smell it. Romans 15. Give me start at verse 17. 17. Matter of fact, give me 12 as the crux, and then we're going to back up to verse 7. Romans 15, verse 12. Go ahead, kind sir. I said Romans 15, then I said cut to 12, and then we're going to cut back to 7. We're going to read 12 first, though. Romans 15, we're going to start at 12, then we're going to back up to 7. Stove God cooks. Let's get it. Romans 15, give me verse 12. Go ahead, sir.
And again, Isaiah said, there shall be a root of Jesse, and he that shall rise to reign over the Gentiles, and him shall the Gentiles trust.
I mean, we know he's going to rule the nation. I get it, but
Yeah.
he's got to bring the Gentile dynasty.
Down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now skip up to 7. Go ahead, sir.
Wherefore, receive ye one another, as Christ also received us to the glory of God.
Come on.
Now I say that Jesus Christ was a minister of the circumcision for the truth of God, to confirm the promises made unto the fathers, and that the Gentiles might glorify God for his mercy, as it is written, for this cause I will confess to thee among the Gentiles, and sing unto thy name.
Come on.
And again he said, rejoice ye Gentiles with his people.
Stop. Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Right? Verse 10 is murder, she wrote. Watch this. Give me verse 10 again. Go ahead, sir.
And again he said, rejoice ye Gentiles with his people.
Rejoice, ye Gentiles, with his people.
Gentiles can't be it.
Not rejoice, you Gentiles.
With your own people.
Right. Rejoice, ye Gentiles, with his people. Who is God's people?
Israel.
Well, anyone keep the law and the statutes, right?
Now, to Carl's point, let's go to Brosea real quick. Brosea 8, I think. Brosea, I think it's 8. And this is to your point, Brother Carl. No, I'm sorry, Sir Carl. Sir Carl. Yes, yes. Hosea 8. To your point, Israel, and I say this, Israel was never called Gentiles
Come here.
by the Most High God, nor have we ever called each other Gentiles.
Gotcha.
Watch this. Hosea 8, verse 8. Go ahead, sir.
Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure.
Read it again.
Israel is swallowed up.
Now, when we talk about Israel,
Talking about us.
Israel.
go ahead.
Is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure.
Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles.
Gotcha.
Furthermore, Acts. Okay, now I got the Dave Chappelle, Joe Rogan. Got a little Joe Rogan going on right now, Jack. Acts. And this right here is this is the Afghanistan IUD right here. Improvised explosive right here. All right, here we go. Acts 9. I smoke crack, Joe Rogan. Acts 9, 15 and 16. This goes parallel precept with Romans 15, verse 12. And Hosea 8, whatever that verse was we read in Hosea 8. Acts 9, 15 and 16. Israel has never been called Gentiles. God has never called us Gentiles. We ain't never called ourselves Gentiles. The nations are Gentiles. Specifically subset, the sons of Japhet is the original Orthodox meaning of Gentiles.
That's a lesson for you.
I actually have a lesson called the Gentiles versus the Gentile, the Bible versus the Gentiles fairy tale doctrine. Acts Nina 15 and 16, which means I probably need to redo it.
Right.
Acts 9, 15 and 16. Matter of fact, that lesson was so cold. I did that lesson and 3 people never came back to the class in LA after I did that lesson.
Run that back.
The Gentiles, the Bible versus the Gentiles fairy tale doctrine. Because what sparked it was Dylan's aunt called me, had been in his ear about the Gentiles. He called me about the Gentiles, and I just kind of walked it through it. And then I just, you got to wrench it. You got to wrench it. You got to wrap it around, right? And so then I was like, huh. And, I could say it, Reggie was putting out that garbage. You know what I'm saying? Beloved. He was all beloved it out. You know what I'm saying? He's dead. Yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
Wow.
Reggie. Yeah. That's what happens when you tell people during the Feast of Unleavened Bread, you can eat leaven.
What?
Yeah, he was telling his people that you can eat leaven during unleavened bread because it's all spiritual. Ooga booga. Ooh. Yeah, that was the answer. The answer was,
Man.
yeah, mollywop. You know what I'm talking about?
Man.
Yeah.
No wonder why I haven't heard from him.
Matter of fact, and Lee, when I don't know if Lee told me or I told him. I think he might have told me.
Lee. L.A. Lee?
Yeah,
Lee?
L.A. Lee. Connect. Yeah,
L.A. Lee to me. LA. Okay. He went and looked, and his family didn't even make. No, you don't see nothing like from his family on some. We miss our dad or nothing. It's like It's like a total stranger did like this reel where they had a picture of him up and they was playing like, what's my man's name? Man, what is that dude's name? Luther Vandross. They was playing like Luther Vandross songs or something. It was like, but yeah.
Man.
So that's what made me put the fairy tale doctrine because,
Right.
there's like subsects of it. It's like the wine cooler of hate versus Everclear.
Right.
Negroes be on that Everclear. No salvation for nobody except somebody who's black.
That's crazy.
Really. But Acts 9, 15 and 16.
But the Lord said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me, to bear my name before the Gentiles.
Before who?
Before the Gentiles.
Go ahead.
And kings and the children of Israel.
So, right.
Gotcha.
Can't do both. We ain't never been called Gentiles.
Right. That's a yeah.
Thank you for bringing that out, brother.
And since there's no other question, let me throw this in there real quick.
Come on.
Genesis.
Yes, sir.
Genesis. I'm at 15. Hold on. Here I am. All right. Genesis 19. And the question that I have, so you know before we dive into it, the thought of Lot's wife turning back as far as looking back compared to actually going back. So our teachers who know way more than me often refer to don't look back, don't look back, don't look back. And that's where we stop it at as a whole, which that's fine. That's good enough because if you don't look back, you won't go back.
What you just said.
But Lot herself, Lot's wife herself, I'm asking if she actually went back. And the reason being because in Matthew and Luke and the Gospels, when he says, remembers Lot's wife, he posed that question as, don't go back in your house to grab anything. Remember Lot's wife. As if it's more than just her looking back. She actually went back and got caught in the fire. So that's the overall thought process statement, and we can walk it down however you may choose. Even if it's, maybe it don't matter.
No,
Maybe
I mean,
it
this
doesn't
is
even matter, but it's just a
this
statement.
is we just we World Cupping right now. That's all.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
So let's see what the warning was, and let's see the punishment, because I would dare say that Lot's wife had a different punishment than everyone else in Sodom, Gomorrah, and the surrounding areas.
You think it's a different punishment, huh? Okay.
So, and objection leading to witness. Genesis 19, and let's just cut straight to the chase. Genesis 19. Give me verse 1 and we're going to dance. Genesis 19, verse 1, just so we know what we got going on.
And there came two angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat at the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face towards the ground.
Skip down to verse 15.
And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy two daughters which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city.
Go ahead.
And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his two daughters, the Lord being merciful unto him, and they brought him forth and set him without the city.
Now, if they had stayed, they would have gotten consumed in the iniquity of the city.
Right.
But the difference is this. Go ahead, sir.
17.
Yes,
And it
sir.
came to pass when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape for thy life, look not behind thee.
Stop. Look not behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even, none of that.
Mm-hmm.
None of that right there.
Mm-hmm. Y'all following?
Not even go, don't even, you know,
Yeah.
you get a little peripheral. You're like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. Like, no peripheral, right?
Yeah, he skipped.
No peripheral. 17 from the tick tank. Go ahead, sir.
And it came to pass when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape for thy life, look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain. Escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed.
So don't look behind you. Don't stand still. Go to the mountain.
Right.
So now we get, let's make a deal. Oh man, got the Wizard of Oz popping. Give me verse 18. Go ahead, sir.
And Lot said unto them, Oh, not so, my Lord. 19. Behold, now thy servant has found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life. And I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me, and I die.
He like, I can't make it to the mountain. I'm tired.
Right. Right.
Skip down to verse.
No. Let's keep reading. Can we keep reading?
Sure.
Can we read the story to see? Because I'm all on board with not looking back. When I read it, I'm seeing something different.
Okay.
So I don't want to say different, but I don't know what to call it. But if we continue reading,
Okay.
maybe I'll be able to say, boom. So what does this mean in that sense to get better understanding, right?
Let's do it.
Okay. So
Go
verse
ahead, brother.
19?
20.
20, okay.
Behold, now this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. 21. And he said unto him, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow this city for the which thou hast spoken. Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither.
So first start from verse 22, it appears that the angel is saying, I cannot rain down anything. I can't do anything until you in this city. Right?
I can roll with that.
Okay, go ahead.
Therefore, the name of the city was called Zoar. The sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zoar.
Okay.
So he's going in the Zoar. They going in Zoar.
I'm looking at this as a time frame. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. I need to stop.
Let's
But
see.
I see this as a time frame where whenever he decided to flee, when he entered into Zoar, the sun was coming up.
Yes.
So he was probably fleeing all night, maybe all morning. We don't know the time frame, but it was some time before he got there.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then
Well, I'll put a 6 to 12 hour time frame on it.
you can put 6 to 12. You put 30 minutes. Who knows? Who knows? But it's some type of time frame.
I'm with you.
Okay. Verse 24.
Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven.
So it wasn't until he reached inside Zora when he threw fire and brimstone, right?
I'm with you.
Go ahead.
And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground.
So not only did he do all the city itself, he the
Got
suburbs, everything around that. He
Leveled.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
26. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt.
So my thought here, okay, once he reached into the city, that's when the fire and brimstone happened. His wife wasn't with him because it just said him and his 2 daughters was there. I don't see his wife being there. If we continue reading, it says because it says, and he overthrew the cities and the inhabitants of the ground thereof. Where's that at? Where it says it's only his 2 daughters that made verse 30? No.
Hold on.
Well, that's okay.
But the thought process is he made it there to Zora, but his wife wasn't there. That's where my vision is now. Maybe it's totally wrong because I made a statement and I can't find it right now. So maybe that's where it's at. And then the thought that I have is a pillar of salt. Me and my finite mind, right? All glory to God. I'm not nothing special. I'm looking at it as ashes. A pillar. I'm thinking of. So I'm thinking of. She somehow looked back. No matter if she went back or turned back, whatever the case may be, and she was burned up and became a pillar of salt. That's my thought process.
So, I watch this. Skip up to verse 16. Then I'm going to ask a question.
And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand.
No, I'm sorry, verse 15. 15 and 16. Go ahead, sir.
And when the morning arose, then the angels hasted Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy 2 daughters, which are here.
So this is the daytime.
Yep.
Call it 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, depending
Yep.
on the time of year. We don't know the time of year.
Yeah, whatever. Yep.
So take your wife and 2 daughters. Go ahead, sir.
Which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city.
So where is here?
Say that again. My mom was elsewhere.
Where are they? Lot,
They're
his
in Sodom and Gomorrah right now.
bada boom, bada bing.
Yep.
16. Go ahead, sir.
And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his 2 daughters, the Lord being merciful unto him, and they brought him forth and set him without the city.
Where they at now?
Somewhere else. Not in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Not in Sodom and Gomorrah. That's
Yeah.
all we know.
Yeah,
Right,
not in
right.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
So they went from so his wife and 2 daughters are
And
with
him.
him. Yeah,
They
and
all
him.
with him. They
All
all
4
with
of them is right. Okay, so they went from being in the city. Now they not in Sodom and Gomorrah. 17.
And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape for thy life, look not behind thee.
Stop.
That's literal. Do not turn your head around. That's how I'm taking it.
Bada boom. Go ahead.
Yep, that's how I'm taking it.
Neither stay in thou all the plain. Escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed.
Skip down to 24.
Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon the Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven.
Come on.
And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the city and that which grew upon the ground.
So when I'm reading what happened to the people in Sodom and Gomorrah and everything, I'm thinking decimation,
Okay.
ash, the ashy knoll, right?
Okay.
Ashy Larry. You know what I'm
Okay.
talking about?
You saying there's no longer like-
Mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
Flamed on.
Yep.
Johnny Blaze. Nothing left of them. Ashy.
Okay.
And this is the question I got to ask you now. 26.
But his wife looked back from behind him.
Behind him. Who's him?
Lot.
So I'm assuming I don't see a place where she's not with Lot and her 2 daughters. I see them all there. And I see her. Lot is like maybe here. Maybe she's here. Maybe she's here. Maybe she's here. But she does. And she turns into a pillar of salt. Like her punishment, because he specifically told them, don't look
back.
behind you, don't look back.
Mm-hmm.
So he said 2 things to them. Skip up to verse 17. 2 instructions right here.
And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape for thy life, look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain, escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed.
Consumed is Johnny Blaze.
Burned up.
Yeah.
Flamed on.
Yeah.
He said, don't look behind you and don't stay in the plain.
Yeah.
They didn't stay in the plain. They made it to Zoar.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is everyone in Zoar didn't have the instruction to where they couldn't look. Those 4 people, Lot, his 2 daughters, and his wife, they had the instructions that y'all can't look.
Right. Right.
When I read this, his wife was looking at the destruction. Some people painted like, she was fondly remembering what I don't know what she was thinking. I just know she looked back. And it says she looked back and she turned into a pillar of salt, not consumed. In other words, what happened to her is different than the description of the people and the plane and everything else.
Yeah, I can see that.
You see what I'm saying?
Let's look at this in Luke 17.
All right.
So you can see where it got from. I can see that breakdown. Luke 7.
It's
Luke,
like we got instructions on how, like, we have a higher calling than everyone else. Stuff that
it's more strict for us than other people.
boom.
Sure.
Everybody in Zoar is like, oh my God, I can travel in my imagination and be like, it's probably like screams and like if somebody's watching a fight, they'd be like, oh my God.
Right.
And Lot was probably like,
Yeah.
and his wife was probably like, ooh, I feel so tired. Oh my goodness. And salt.
Yeah, it could happen.
Something crazy. Luke 12. Go ahead, brother.
Luke 17.
17.
Luke 17 and pick it up at verse 24. No, 22. We're gonna read 22 down to probably like 29, 30, if that's okay.
For sure, though.
Oh my, no, we gotta go down a little bit lower. But Luke 17, 22. Go ahead.
And he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it. And they shall say to you, see here, or see there. Go not after them, nor follow them. For as the lightning that lighteth out of the, so as the lighting that lighteth out of the one part under heaven shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall the Son of Man be in his day.
That's
So
hard.
we know exactly what we're talking about. We know what time frame, reading it for whoever else who may be lost.
6 seal.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay, 25.
25. But first must he suffer many things and be rejected of this generation. And as it is, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man.
Right, that's Noah. So just like how it was in the days of Noah, that's how to be the Son of Man is. Verse 27.
They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they brought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all.
So that says right when he left out of Sodom, which we know
He left out.
We understand what he's talking about.
Yep.
Go ahead, keep going.
30. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife.
Oh, I see.
See, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So from reading this here, it seems like she actually probably
tried to go back,
but it could just be a reference.
Yeah, I think it's more so the reference.
Okay,
but I see how you. Give me 31 one more again.
In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it.
Let's see another account of this discourse. Like Mark 8.
Yeah, Mark 8. That's a good one.
Let's just try Mark 8. I think that she just did the curiosity killed the cat. Like Jamie Foxx said, and they cloned Tyrone.
And that's why I'm asking, because I can easily create something.
Mm.
But I'm looking at her lingering. I'm looking at all this. I'm all like, maybe she was dragging her feet, was playing around. Lot said, hey, let's do this. And behind his back, she went to go do something else. Like, I'm creating a whole different narrative in my mind right now. So I'm all like, well, let's follow along. Let's just see. Let's walk this down and see where we at.
Right. We know from the account they were given two directives.
Yep.
They accomplished one, which is don't stay in the plane.
Right.
And neighbors 4 were given the specific directive of not to look back.
Yep.
Not necessarily don't go back, but you have to, like you said, you have to turn around and look to even want to go back.
Right. Right.
We know they made it into Zoar, but what we are reading is everything's being consumed. She turned into a pillar of salt.
Right.
It wasn't like if you look where they mine salt, like pink Himalayan sea salt. I use pink Himalayan sea salt in my food because it has a better kind of a higher mix of boron, etc. It's a little bit healthier, right? Yeah. It's different than ionized salt. Ionized salt. But the point is, if you look where they go to get it, like it's a facade. It's a literal rock facade, and they gotta chip it down. When I see pillar of salt, I'm thinking the same amount of space she occupied while she was alive, same body weight.
Yep.
Instead of her being flesh and blood, she turned into a rock.
Yeah. Okay.
literal salt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And probably the dogs is like licking on her salt dress. You know what I'm saying? Like she turning to salt. But for the sake of investigatory journalism, let's go to Mark 8. Mark 8 is verse 35. Let me see. Is it here? No, that ain't it. That ain't
I think
it.
it's talking about the account. I don't know if it's talking about.
Let's find another one. Hold on. Let's see. I got a few. I got no, it ain't that one. Let's try Luke 9. No, that can't be it. Let me see something. Let's see. No.
Maybe that's the only where places. Matthew 24 don't talk
Matthew
about
24,
it. Does it?
yeah. Let's try Matthew 24. Matthew 24.
Yeah, it doesn't bring up.
Okay.
No. Yep. No, it doesn't bring up.
Where we start at?
36.
All right, Matthew 24, verse 36. Go ahead, sir.
But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day of Noah entered the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
So and then it start talking. It don't talk. I can't read Lot.
Yeah.
It's just I can't read Lot in this instance anywhere else but Luke 9. So I don't know, but it's easy to say not look back. That's easy. That's simple. And she got to look back to actually go back. So it works the same way. I was just curious because once I seen that and how he broke that down, it appeared that she did a little bit more, possibly.
When I read it, I just think, hey, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna ask the ladies in here. If y'all hear a whole bunch of ruckus and noise and wild, crazy stuff, how hard is it for y'all to not go want to see it? Right. Your mom told you don't go to the crowd? Yeah, your mom is real when she knows what goes on in the crowd, Jack. I'm from that school. I'm from whatever's going on over there, like accidents on the freeway, I'll be like,
keep it moving.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't see nobody's arm falling off. There's some things you can't unsee. So, I think when I read it, they were in Zoar. I think the temptation and the noise was just too much. And she was just like, she was like, I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. Oh, what's going on? And then salt.
She stretched.
Yeah, she did a little stretch and catch that peripheral. She might have caught that peripheral. Just all jokes aside. Bottom line was she rubbernecked and got caught up. So,
right. You can't get anything else out of that with this story. With this in Genesis 19, you can't get anything else.
Mm-mm.
If you just read it and take it wholesale, you can't get anything else. Once you read Luke 19,
then it's like
maybe, but still, it doesn't matter. It's still the same.
Like, hey man, we did,
yeah,
World Cup and right. We just kicking the ball around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all good. Anything else, Bueller? All right. Well, oh yeah. Okay. All right. What you got there, guy? What you got there, young lady? My niece. What you got?
I know.
What you got?
1 Peter 3.
1 Peter 3.
I gotta get there.
Thank you, brother. It's good to do a couple of lines. You know what I'm saying? Little snort. Yeah, facts. I've been not sleeping. See, brother. Love you, bro.
First Peter 3.
Yeah, but knowing Brian, I'm gonna be gone. Yeah. He don't want us to communicate. I can't talk to the brothers in Vegas. All right, young lady, listen to your daddy. He loves you. Okay? Listen to your parents. They love you. And it costs a lot of money to raise children. Yeah. College is from 0 to 18. They say it's like $350, but you know it's more than that. Yeah, that part was yeah, make you scratch your head, Jack. Yeah, how much you in the pocket, right? Yeah, exactly, man. Come on, man. Come on.
So 1 Peter 3:1.
1 Peter 3.
It does say likewise.
All right, Sage, take it easy. You be safe, sis. Everybody got a hug. All right, get the hugs out. Come on. There you go. 1 Peter what now?
3:1.
1 Peter 3:1. All right, here we go. You ain't gonna get me in an argument between you and Gene.
No,
right,
you're
go
actually
ahead.
very good. Thank you.
All right. Trying to rope me in. So, Brother Fontaine, you know how the wives that do you. I'm going to ask the teacher, Brother Fontaine. Like, dang. Right. And I get a call, it's text message from Gene. Thanks, man. You suck. All right. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives.
So, I would like to say I'm not as a Bible scholar as much as my husband is. I would try to use the word, but let's say it.
She like, I want to sit down too.
Right?
She ain't gonna stop. She like, yeah, bring that. I'm gonna bring that chair myself. Ain't nobody gonna help me. Bump that.
So I was wondering, she took your stool? I'm sorry. It says that they also may, without the word, be won by the conversation of the wives. So I was wondering if there's sometimes at the moment, if I can't think of a good scripture to help him out, or like you say, reel him back in if he's going through a hard time. Can I like just give him words of encouragement? Other stuff, like what necessarily I don't have to always use the word to,
Boom.
Okay.
Boom. You know, here is a scripture, my darling. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You give him a hug, you know.
Okay.
Bring him a brew. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Something, whatever. You feel me? And furthermore, go ahead.
What if he doesn't want it?
What, does he want to brew?
No.
The word?
No, like what if he, like at the moment he just like.
Then fall back.
Okay.
Don't crowd it. Sometimes a brother needs to, just like sometimes you don't like looking at him, right?
I mean, no, I do.
I'm saying
he's very handsome.
What?
The Lord blessed me with a great man.
He is a handsome gentleman. Okay, no diddy. He's a handsome guy. I've had my eye on you, young whipper. No. But I'm saying sometimes, you know, she tough. That's right. We tough. Sometimes, you know, y'all get annoyed by each other. Sometimes you got to go back to. I was talking to somebody this week, and I use this as an analogy. Like in any fight, right? You got to go back to your respective corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes silence is golden.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like sometimes he might, and just like you, sometimes you might be like, just hormones, You know what I'm saying? And you know, this he got to just go sit down.
So like sometimes if he's going through it and maybe words might not be enough, just give him
a space.
Okay.
Because here's the problem, and Carl can maybe back me up on this. Sometimes a man's greatest struggle is dealing with frustration and not taking the frustration out on a woman.
Yeah.
That part is hard because the frustration is like, and it's like, and it's like, Maybe the person you frustrated at, you can't do nothing to them, and then you might the fallout might be, the blowback might be, your wife is there,
Right.
she there.
Oh, I have a it was a story, really quick story. The man went to work, the boss yelled at the man. So the man went home, he yelled at the wife yelled at the kid kicked the cat.
Boom.
Okay.
That part.
Yeah.
Sometimes just
Separate.
and just and sometimes, like Carl can probably attest to this, in our head is 100,000 formulas going on at the same time, and you like, and this, and you like, you don't want to take the frustration of not having the answer to the equation out on a person while you're trying to process the answer to the equation.
So if he's frustrated and I'm trying to bring him a sandwich, bring him the sandwich later.
Just be like, you gotta open the door with your leg like it's a lion up in there.
Yeah.
Once he takes a look off, it's embarrassing sometimes. Maybe I'm the only person that didn't be like, this earthquake.
Mine? Oh.
Check. Yeah, that's it. Daddy right. Daddy right. Sometimes the room be spinning. Sometimes I'll be so frustrated the room be spinning. I liken it to this. It's like death metal is playing in my head sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yes.
Yeah, like it's loud in there.
I don't hear nothing.
With me, I have to have complete silence to navigate the death metal, to be able to turn the death metal off. Because if not, they might get I ain't trying to give them
That's
no
a good analogy. That's a good analogy.
Am I tripping?
Nah, you serious? You're right on.
Join death metal up in there.
Spot on. Just need a moment.
There we go. Check. Turn me down. Yeah, like sometimes you just need to just drop the sandwich, or because look, y'all know each other's body language. So he can give you a certain look and you'll be like, ooh. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Or he could be like, he could say something and the intonation in his voice, you'd be like, ooh. So in those moments, you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. Negro, you ain't all right. You know what? Let me go make you a sandwich, Negro. I love you, babe. And just let him gnaw on that sandwich while while the Van Halen solo was going on in his head. And then eventually it'll stop.
Okay.
And then he'll be cool. And then next thing you know,
Hey, baby.
yeah, hey, baby, right? Hey, baby. Hey, girl, you looking good with that schmuck on. Come on over here, there, girl. Yeah. Oh my God, the cat, not the calf tan. Girl, you look sexy with that calf tan. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's sometimes you gotta let them sort out the death metal.
Okay.
Because the death metal it's bad. Sometimes it's
Man.
how bad it be, Carl.
Loud.
Like, dang. And as soon as you finish that one, it's like next thing you know, you like, goodness. Yeah. Am I right, Kev? Sometimes the death metal be loud in the head, or maybe for Kev it be like some loud rap music going on. Bunch of YNs dancing in his head. Yeah, man, it's like death metal, homie. Don, it be death metal, man, playing in the home piece. Joint be like a straight Def Leppard Led Zeppelin concert, man. Yeah, see, I knew Kev had DMX. He had some rap playing in his head.
He said, X gon' give
I got a X gon' give it to you.
Gon' give it to you.
What? Right?
You be like, no, please don't give it to me.
Like, nigga, come on, stop it. Yeah, in fact, sometimes DMX be in your head, bro. and you just need to chill, and your woman be like, "Are you okay? What's wrong? Can I help you?" X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. What? Right. Hey, bro. You gotta chill, bro. So yeah, learn to know when there's death metal or DMX playing in your husband's head, and chill, back away, then wait for him to mention your thigh tan, or you know what I'm saying, whatever, There it is. Thyatira.
I have one more.
All right, come on.
I asked this, I think, two weeks ago,
Okay.
but it wasn't able to be answered because it's a
Okay.
very
Why
broad.
you think I'm got some expectations? All right, go ahead.
Listen. Unfortunately, you are on a pedestal. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll try. Let's see.
So, I know it's a very question, but in John 19:26 and 27,
John 19.
when Jesus was on the cross,
Yes.
I wanted to see if that was Peter he was talking to, because it says he was talking to the disciple next to the one whom he loved. And his mother was there as well. And he said, "Behold, woman, this is your son, and behold, this is your mother." So I was wondering, did he give his mother to Peter? Because in the Bible, you can't really read about Peter's mom. Like,
Whose mom was sick and Jesus healed his mom?
he healed his mother-in-law, not
Right.
his mom.
Okay.
But his mom, it mentions his mother-in-law, his father, his wife, but never mentions his mom. It even mentioned his siblings, I believe.
So you saying did he
Not
give his mother
to Peter?
what you
20,
mean?
25, 26.
Did Jesus give Mary basically to Peter?
What you mean?
Because
What you mean give her like
not give her away,
no,
but
I'm talking about, but what do you mean?
He told the disciple, "Here's your mother,
All right.
like take care of her, and then woman, this is your son."
Okay, like, hey man, look after my mama.
Pretty much.
Which is interesting. Look after my mama until the third day, and then I'll be back to look after my mama. Right.
So I was wondering, basically, was that like a job he had to fulfill because he didn't have a mother?
Well, let's read it, and we just gonna read it
Mm-hmm.
and see what we can see. And I ain't gonna give you no Steven Spielberg. You said John 19.
25,
Yeah. Ooh.
25,
I
26.
I gotta get to it. Hold on.
Okay, John 19. Let me see something real quick.
25 to 27.
26 and 27. You could start at 25.
Okay.
25. Now there stood by the cross of Jesus his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Cleophas, and Mary of Magdalene.
25 again from the top.
Now therefore stood by the cross of Jesus his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Cleophas, and Mary Magdalene.
4 women. Go ahead.
When Jesus therefore saw his mother and the disciple standing by, whom he loved, he said unto his mother, "Woman, behold thy son." Then said he to the disciple, "Behold thy mother." And from that hour, that disciple took her unto his own home.
Yeah, it seemed like he was like, comfort my mama. I don't know who that disciple is. Let's see if we can see what we can see. 28.
After this, Jesus, knowing that all the things were now accomplished, that the scriptures might be fulfilled, said, "I thirst."
Why do you think that's Peter?
I mean, I assumed it would be Peter because he did go. I thought he went to check on the body of Jesus, or went to check up. Wait, hold on. I'm not even sure why I thought it was Peter.
Yeah, that's the question. Why are you assuming that's Peter? That's the question. Is there something in another account that made you think that?
I'm not sure.
There's not a wrong answer to this. It's just we're playing soccer. We just
right.
kicking it around, trying to see
I assumed it was Peter because I know Peter and John really had a very strong bond with Jesus.
Yeah.
So I was assuming it's either one of those two.
And again, it said the disciple whom he loved. We know who that is, but he didn't say that.
Yeah, he didn't say it was this disciple who he loved,
Right.
which is John,
Right.
but it said a disciple standing by whom he loved.
Which could be anybody.
So I'm assuming either the whom he loved is his mother Mary Magdalene, and
Because there's 4 women and then the disciples.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who was that. Maybe is it? Let's try maybe Matthew 27. Maybe they got something in there, as they would say in Texas, something right there. Matthew 27.
yes,
Let's see here. Two thieves. Yeah, no mention of that.
Nope.
No mention of that at all. Let's see. Give me 55. 55, 56.
27.
Yeah, 27, 55, and 56. Yes, sir.
And many women were there beholding afar off, which followed Jesus from Galilee, ministering unto him.
Come on.
Among which was Mary Magdalene, and Mary the mother of James, and Joseph, what? And the mother of Zebedee's children.
So again, we don't have like a seating arrangement to know who's standing where and nothing like that. Let's try Mark 15. Mark of the 15. And it's 40. Yeah, let's go 37 through 41. Mark 15, 37 through 41.
And Jesus cried with a loud voice and gave up the ghost. And the veil of the temple was rent in twain from the top to the bottom.
37, 40. Mark 15, 37 through 41. Go ahead, sir. 38.
39.
39.
And when the centurion which stood over against him saw that he so cried out and gave up the ghost, he said, truly, this man was the Son of God.
Come on.
There were also women looking on afar off, among whom was Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, the less of Joses, and Salome.
Okay.
That's Peter. I found out that Salome also means Peter.
Ah.
So that was Peter standing by him, his
Now
mother.
we got that.
Okay.
I'll take that.
So Salome was Peter.
Salome, he's also called Peter, yes.
I will take that.
Okay.
So that's where you got it from, this account,
Oh, okay.
which it's a strong possibility because now we got a name of somebody other than a woman.
Mhm.
Right.
41.
Who also, when he was in Galilee, followed him and ministered unto him, and many other women which came up with him unto Jerusalem.
So we can make an assumption that the instructions might have been given to Peter based on this scripture. Can we say unequivocally, yes, that was Peter? We can't say unequivocally, but we can say, hey, Peter's mentioned in this gospel. All right. Salome. Sound like a sandwich that we can't eat. We're right now your wife is trying to figure out if Salome is Peter. Is another name for Peter.
Salome.
And let everybody know I appreciate the offer, but I gotta. Yeah, I mess around, be driving on the road at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I just did that drive, man.
Yeah, man.
Ooh-wee.
Hey, it is what it is. Well, hopefully there ain't gonna be, but
Man.
huh? No. Yeah. Story of my life. I get 1 day off, and that's
Yep.
Friday.
Same
Because
here.
here's a Saturday.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Same time, man.
Man.
Same time.
And then it's like boom, and then it's bam, and then it's back at
to
it.
Yep.
5 days. Boom, boom, boom.
1 day off.
1 day off.
I think I may be wrong. Lord forgive me. Hold on.
You may be wrong. Salome, that's a food? Salome is the homegirl?
I think it's a homegirl of
Homegirl
Jesus.
Salome?
Yeah.
Beyonce. Salome. Beyonce's youngest sister. The one we never knew about.
So who was the?
After the Sabbath.
Oh no, she is the wife. She is the wife of Zebedee.
Ah, okay.
Huh.
That's Salome.
So now we're back to square one.
Right.
Hold on, 41. Who also, when he was in Galilee, followed him and ministered unto him, and many other women which came up with him
What
unto
is that
Jerusalem.
Joseph that they're talking about?
No, but she's a woman.
Yeah, Salome.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're back to square one like Brian McKnight.
So Mary, the mother of James, the left. And of
Yeah, I
course
don't got.
and Salome, who was
I don't got nothing for
also
that.
when he was in Galilee. I'm kind of confused. Is Salome, because when it says in Salome and then it says who also when he was in Galilee, so is Salome a he or is it the wife of Zebedee?
Jesus is the he, right?
It reads as a he, so that's why I assumed. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had Googled what Salome means, and it said it's another name for Peter. That's the last thing Google told me, and I was like, okay, but now it's not showing me. So I'm like, I don't know.
Google be tripping.
Google be tripping.
They do.
The homie Google be tripping.
I hope y'all hear me, Google. You be lying.
Yeah, that's why you gotta look out for Google.
There's questions on online. Well, that was my last one.
Sorry, I suck.
You don't suck. You actually gave me a really good. That was pretty good because I
would
mean
say-
I would still sit here and question it, but
Go through all the accounts and see if you could get, Peter or the Rock of Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like on that foundation. All right, what we got online? What's happening? All right.
no, you're good.
This is from Malachi.
All right.
I heard that animal sacrifice will be resigned in the no. Yeah. Give me one. I gotta refresh. There we go. I have heard that the animal sacrifice will be reinstated in the millennium reign. Where do we read that at?
Say what now? Who?
Malachi asks that I heard that the animal sacrifice will be reinstated in the millennium reign. Where do we find that at?
Ezekiel 47.
And everybody that's online, I'm sorry I had to refresh the chat.
Yeah, he sucks, not me. Throw him under the bus, right? So to answer Malachi's question, Ezekiel 43 and start at verse 13.
43 and 13.
Yes, sir.
And these are the measures of the altar after the cubit.
Of the what now?
The cubit. After the cubits.
What are they measuring?
The altar.
So we're measuring the altar, camera. We're in Ezekiel 43, verse 13. So Malachi, we're measuring the altar. And this is, well, skip up to verse 1. Let's see where this is taking place. Verse 1, go ahead, sir.
Afterwards, he brought me to the gate, even the gate that looked towards the east. And behold, the glory of God of Israel came from the way of the east, and his voice was like a noise of many waters, and the earth shined with his glory.
So he's on the earth. We know that. Skip down to verse 6. Verse 6. Go ahead, sir.
And I heard him speaking unto me out of the house, and the man stood by me.
When he says the house, what is that house that he's speaking out of? That is a temple. That is a rebuilt temple. How do I know that? Go ahead, sir.
And he said unto me, Son of man, the place of my throne and the place of the soles of my feet, where I will dwell in the midst of the children of Israel forever. And my holy name shall the house of Israel no more defile, neither they nor their kings by their wisdom, nor by the carcasses of their kings in their high places.
Neither by their whoredoms nor their carcasses. Skip down to verse 9.
Now let them put away their whoredom and the carcasses of their kings far from me, and I will dwell in the midst of them forever.
Skip down to verse 11. Verse 11.
And if they be ashamed of all they that have done, and if they be ashamed of all that they have done, show them the form of the house, and the fashion thereof, and the going out thereof, and the coming in thereof, and all the forms thereof, and all the ordinances thereof, and all the forms thereof, and all the laws thereof, and write it in their sight, that they may keep the whole form thereof.
Pay attention. Watch this. Go ahead.
And all the ordinances thereof, and do them.
And do what?
And do them.
Come on.
This is the law of the house upon the top of the mountain. The whole limit thereof round about shall be most holy.
13. Go ahead.
And these are the measures of the altar after the cubits. The cubit is a cubit and a hand breadth. Even the bottom shall be a cubit, and the breadth a cubit, and the border of thereof by the edge thereof round about shall be a span. And this shall be the higher place of the altar.
Of the what?
Of the altar.
15. Go ahead.
So the altar shall be 4 cubits, and from the altar and upward shall be 4 horns.
Come on.
And the altar shall be 12 cubits long, 12 broad, square, and 4 squares thereof.
Come on.
And the settle shall be 14 cubits long, and 14 broad, and 4 squares thereof. And the border about it shall be half a cubit, and the bottom thereof shall be a cubit about, and his stairs shall look towards the east.
Watch this, Malachi. Go ahead, sir.
And he said unto me, Son of man, thus saith the Lord God, these are the ordinances of the altar in the day when they shall make it, to offer burnt offerings thereon, and to sprinkle blood thereon.
Come on.
And thou shalt give to the priests, the Levites that be of the seed of Zodok, which approach unto me to minister unto me, saith the Lord God, a young bullock for a sin offering.
So this is an altar in the rebuilt temple of God. Jesus just came out of the wilderness towards the east, walked in, and now we're reading about the dimensions of the altar. And now we're going to read about what's going to happen on this altar. Skip down to verse 21. Sabbath 21. Go ahead, sir.
Thou shalt take the bullock also of the sin offering, and he shall burn it in the appointed place of the house without the sanctuary.
Go ahead, sir.
And on the second day thou shalt offer a kid of the goats without blemish for a sin offering.
For what kind of offering?
A sin offering.
Go ahead, sir.
And they shall cleanse the altar as they did cleanse it with the bullock.
Come on.
And when thou hast made an end of cleansing it, thou shalt offer a young bullock without blemish, and a ram out of the flock without blemish.
Come on.
And thou shalt offer them before the Lord, and the priest shall cast salt upon them, and they shall offer them up for a burnt offering
What
unto
kind
the
of
Lord.
offering?
A burnt offering unto the Lord.
Come on.
7 days shalt thou prepare every day a goat for a sin offering. They shall also prepare a young bullock and a ram out of the flock without blemish.
Go directly into 44, verse 1. Go ahead, sir.
Then he brought me back the way of the gate of the outward sanctuary, which looked towards the east, and it was shut.
Come on.
Then the Lord said unto me, this gate shall be shut, it should not be opened, and no man shall enter in by it, because the Lord, the God of Israel, hath entered in by it. Therefore it shall be shut.
Come on.
Is it for the prince?
It is.
It is for the prince. The prince, he shall sit in it to eat bread before the Lord. He shall enter by the way of the porch of the gate, and shall go out by the way of the same.
Come on.
Then brought he me the way of the north gate before the house, and I looked, and behold, the glory of the Lord filled the house of the Lord, and I fell upon my face.
Skip down to verse 7. Verse 7.
In that ye have brought unto my sanctuary strangers, uncircumcised in heart, and uncircumcised in flesh, to be in my sanctuary, to pollute it, even my house, when ye offer my bread, the fat and the blood, and they have broken my covenant because of all your abominations.
Come on.
And ye have not kept the charge of my holy things, but ye have set keepers of my charge in my sanctuary for yourselves.
Come on.
Thus saith the Lord God, no stranger uncircumcised in heart, nor uncircumcised in flesh shall enter into my sanctuary of any stranger that is among the children of Israel.
Watch this. Verse 10.
And the Levites that are gone away far from me, when Israel went astray, which went astray with me after their idols, they shall even bear their iniquity.
This the crux. Come on.
Yet they shall be ministers in my sanctuary, having charge at the gate of the house and ministering to the house. They shall slay the burnt offering and the sacrifices for the people, and they shall stand before them to minister unto them.
So animal sacrifice is popping again. During the 1,000-year millennium, the temple's rebuilt, and Jesus up in there getting busy. I'm sorry, the Levites as they're in there getting busy in tandem with Melchizedek, but you didn't ask about Melchizedek. So there you go. Hope that answered that. What else we got there, man?
All right.
Where it go?
Okay.
John.
The Children of Israel is the name of the YouTube.
Okay.
Can you break down trauma and how do we overcome it according to the Bible?
Huh. Can I break down? Okay, so that's children of Israel. When you're saying trauma, what are you saying? What specifically are you talking about? Because I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't want to assume. I'm not going to answer a question you didn't ask me. So when you're talking about trauma, again, I think I know what you mean, but give me a specific trauma you're asking about. Because when you say trauma, that's just too broad. It's too broad. I don't want to answer a question that they're not asking. I want to get up here and turn into Peaches from Coming to America and start freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Okay, so before he gets out, we have another question.
All right.
Miss Timma, I think that's how you say her name.
Okay.
Back to the disciple at the cross. Can we rule out Simon Peter with John 20, 1 through 8?
Let's go, John 20. Aha.
The reason why I said I think it was John is because when you actually look at it, this is saying disciple, and then it doesn't go the people who he stand by, who he loved. It's disciple, comma, who he loved, comma, and I'm like, oh.
It could be John. Yeah.
Gotcha.
John 20 what now?
1 through 8.
1 through 8.
John 21 through 8. Let's do it. Tone Loc said it.
The first day of the week cometh Mary Magdalene early, when it was yet dark, unto the sepulchre, and seeth the stone taken away from the sepulchre. Then she runneth and cometh to Simon Peter, and to the other disciple whom Jesus loved, and said unto them, They have taken away the Lord out of the sepulchre, and we know not where they have laid him. Peter therefore went forth, and the other disciple and came to the sepulchre. So they ran both together, and the other disciple did outrun Peter, and came first to the sepulchre. And he stopped, stooping down and looking, and saw the linen clothes laying, yet went he not in. Then cometh Simon Peter following him, and went into the sepulchre, and seeth the linen clothes lie, and the napkin that was about his head not lying with the linen clothes, but wrapped together in a place by itself. Then went in also the other disciple which came first to the sepulchre, and he saw and believed.
This is after he was crucified. So
But before that, it does say, Jesus therefore saw his mother.
You need the mic, baby.
Oh,
where we at?
sorry, I know. I'm trying.
Yeah, let's go in. We're in John 19. Let's do 25 one more again.
John 19:25.
Yes.
Now there stood by the cross of Jesus his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Cleophas, and Mary Magdalene.
Okay, 4 women. Go ahead.
26.
Yep.
When Jesus therefore saw his mother and the disciples standing by, whom he loved,
John, go ahead.
he said unto his mother, Woman, behold thy son.
John. John.
That's why I had to reread it. And I'm like, oh, no, it's not Peter. It's actually John.
Yep.
Because he does mention a few times. in the
Yeah, he
Bible.
loves John.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with John. Finish that 27.
Then said he to the disciple, Behold thy mother. And from that hour, that disciple took her unto his own home.
Yeah, that's John.
Yeah.
That's the disciple he loves.
Thank you. It's not. A round of applause.
You know what I'm talking about? All right, what we got? You ain't gonna leave. Shut the door. No. We miss you, Kevin.
It's not really a question you
These
can
be the
answer.
deepest questions. This ain't really a question, brother.
No, it's not a question you could really answer out the Bible. I kind of just want to know your individual thought process.
Oh, you asking the wrong question. You want to know about my thought process?
No, so it's not my first time hearing it, but I just wanted to know what you think when you hear people say like some of the UFOs are the chariots of God. You ever heard of that?
I've heard that.
But like, how do you feel about that overall? Because I know the Lord is over everything, but
See, when you say UFOs, now let's get into that. Let's go into that parallel dimension. Are you talking about like the Greys and all those dudes?
I mean,
Pretty much.
whatever. You
No,
believe,
no,
UFO.
D'Artagnan.
No, they're saying these are black beings.
How can they say that? Who says that? I know IUIC be on the aliens and all that stuff, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about when you say aliens, are you talking about the Greys?
No. From what I'm getting, from what I'm hearing, they're not talking about the greens or the little green men. They're talking about chariots of the Most High, Ezekiel.
Yeah, those are
black
angels.
beings.
Angels. But how can I say they're like? Here's the problem I got. All right, here we go. Let's go to Ezekiel. Because we're talking about angels. So now the question is starting to morph into something else now. Ezekiel 1. And I noticed you said black beings.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I guess just beings that are not of this world, but they appear to be black people. Black people. That's the most I can take from it from what I'm reading.
All right, so we're making a grand assumption concerning the skin color of angels. Because now we got to go there. We're talking about angels. When we talk about Ezekiel specifically, we're talking about angels. Right? Yay, nay, yes,
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm just waiting for. Okay, so I can't, and watch this. Cutting straight to the chase. Ezekiel 1, give me verse 5.
Also, out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man.
So they got the likeness of a man, kind of I'm assuming a form of a man.
Right.
So is this the black beings part? 7? The end of 7? Go ahead, sir.
And their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the soles of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
Is that the black that you?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I just wanted to get your thought process on it. I'm not really.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay, so what about 10, verse 10?
As for the likeness of their faces, they 4 had of the face of a man.
Stop. Is that where we getting the black dude from?
You tell me. Like, I'm asking, like, where is this coming from? Like,
Yeah, because I'm not.
I'm hearing this more than once. You know, from
What I'm reading. I'm reading possibly an extrapolation based on this. Go to Daniel. I think they're superimposing some stuff.
Oh God. You said Daniel?
Yeah, Daniel. And we playing soccer. Let's just kick the can around. Daniel. 2 places. First place in Daniel is. This is the first extrapolation. Daniel. I think it might be 7, bro. Daniel 7. Give me verse 9.
Because angels can come down and look like us.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming if somebody's seen an angel.
But I'm saying an angel can look like an angel. Don't necessarily have to look like a black person.
Right.
It could be a choncha. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be an angel too.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? Daniel 7, verse 9. That's moderately racist. I'm sorry. Daniel 7, verse 9.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garments was white as snow, and the hair of his head was like the pure wool. His throne was like a fiery flame, and his wheels as a burning fire.
So we know that's who that is, and we know that's a black guy.
Right.
Now let's go to wait a minute. Daniel 10. Start at verse 2. Matter of fact, start at verse 1. And I think this is where they're getting the brother. Yeah, right. Watch this. And they don't understand who that is. Daniel 10, start at verse 1. Go ahead, sir.
In the 3rd year of Cyrus the king of Persia, a thing was revealed unto Daniel, whose name was called Belteshazzar, and the thing was true. But the time appointed was long, and he understood the thing, and he had understanding of the vision.
Come on.
In those days, I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. I ate no pleasant bread, neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth, neither did I anoint myself at all, till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled.
Come on.
And in the 4th and 20th day of the 1st month, as I was by the side of the great river, which is Hiddekel, then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as a lamp of fire, and his arms and his feet like color to polished brass, and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
Now, people naturally assume this is the angel Gabriel.
Right.
People have assumed that. That's not the angel Gabriel. You know who that is, right?
Jesus.
The Lord.
Yeah. So again, Daniel 7, that was the Lord. Daniel 10, let me make sure that we all understand that's the Lord. Skip all the way into Daniel 12. Now remember, this guy right here that they saw, they see him. Objection, leading the witness. Start at verse 5. Daniel 12. Now remember, Daniel 10, 11, and 12 is all in the same discourse.
Okay.
There's no passage of time.
Okay.
There's no, this is a whole nother time frame. No, this is all the same time frame.
Okay, got you.
All in the same breath, all in the same sitting. Daniel 12, start at verse 4. Give me verse 4. Go ahead, sir.
But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Come on.
Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there stood other two, the one on this side of the bank and of the river, and the other on that side of the bank of the river.
Pay attention. Go ahead.
And one said to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, how long shall it be to the end of these wonders?
Stop. The guy who we just read in Daniel 10, clothed in linen, whose feet, his arms and legs are like burnished brass, he's standing on the river with two angels on either side of him. Who is that dwelleth between the cherub angels?
The Lord.
Jesus. Jesus walked on what when he came to go? Right. So that's Jesus. That's not the angel Gabriel. That's not no angel. That's Jesus. So again, the descriptions when a person gets specific to black color, is Jesus. Like, I don't know where a person is getting aliens or black beings when I know that an angel can go talk to anybody and appear as any human being.
However they want.
Yeah. I can't say that an angel is inherently a black guy.
Right.
That's an extrapolation based on these verses right here and the description of Christ. And someone wanted to be like, Hotep, brother. A little too much Hotep going on. You know what I'm talking about?
Like the 5%ers and all that.
Bro, they trying to Hotep in the name of love, and I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? So now when we go back to Ezekiel 1.
Ezekiel 1.
Yeah, why are we trying to limit the angels to just being black guys? Oh, because it makes us feel cool. Like, Jesus being black is like the coolest you could possibly get, in my personal opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else ain't got to be black.
That's a victory right there.
That's a win.
Yeah, that's game over.
Facts.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're gonna be like, what's going on? What
Right.
heck is that? Yeah, they're gonna be like, okay, this is that's why they like, fall on us, hide us from the face of him and the lamb.
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna get into this, but it's just something that's popped up, more than once, more than twice now. So just curious.
Too much Hotep, bro.
Yeah.
They Hotepping in the name, Hotep in the name of love. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to Hotep in the name of love, Jack. I ain't giving it to them. Nah, Jack, you can't make everybody every angel is black. Like, come on, bruh. I can say some angels possibly appeared as black people, but that's two other black people. I don't know what the angels look like when he appeared to Cornelius. I don't know what he looked like. You know what I'm saying? Besides, Jesus is black. Game over.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. Now, as far as UFOs, so the question was really about, are angels black? That's really what the question kind of morphed into. Let's go back to the question about the UFOs. Now, what'd you say about the UFOs now?
What did I say? Yeah, like people were saying, like some of the UFO sightings are the chariots of God, things of that nature.
I mean,
extraterrestrial beings being dark skinned.
Here's and that's why I specifically said, are we talking about the grays? Because I know they talk about, it's like 4 different types, but the main ones they talk about are the grays.
Right.
Here's the problem I got with the grays. The grays, yeah, the nanu heads and
Those the cliche ones.
Yeah.
You've been hearing about your whole life.
yeah, the grays. Yeah, the GRAYS, the grays. Right. Gene's like, dude, what you talking about, bro? Freaking grays, dude. Come on. But my problem I got with aliens is why all the drawings of the aliens they got faces with features of human beings.
Right.
To me, it feel like somebody just was sitting up on some. Yeah, we gonna make these that look like this right here. Big old head, but some of them got the Michael Jackson nose. The little tiny. I can't breathe.
Or some of them just got 2 holes.
Exactly, but why they got nose holes though?
No ear. Like they're in space. They can't breathe.
Why they got nose holes? How you know they breathe air like why do you think they need does a jellyfish have a nose?
Nah.
Actually, it doesn't even have a brain.
But it breathes without a nose through its skin.
Right.
Yeah, the Lord can make whatever kind of creation based off. Like the physics we use is just how we use to explain our world, but God don't have to operate within those realms.
But why are the human beings that are telling us about the aliens using the constraints of what we know physiology is associated to?
Right.
That's my point.
Facts,
You know what I'm saying? They're going to have noses. Because they breathe. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be scary, man. They scary. You know what I mean? That's somebody sitting at the crib, Jack. Knock it off.
Man, they're always 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Like they got lungs.
2
Yeah,
legs,
like-
2 arms.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like an Ethiopian, they skinny. They got arms. Like, how come you don't never see the Men in Black joints that that they came and it ain't never the Men in Black. It's the ones that kind of could look like maybe it's a human. I don't know. Knock it off.
Black hit on the head though. Somebody like face.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm thinking aliens, let's drop some LSD and let's get wild with it. Don't just it kind of look like a person, but they scary, man. Sure, why not? Yeah.
All right, fine. Malachi has a second part to his question.
All right, let's go.
He says, a follow-up question is, animal sacrifice within the kingdom.
Yes.
Will the first who makes the first resurrection take part in the animal sacrifice, or this is only for the fleshly beings alive in those days?
When you say take part, what do you mean? Do you mean they're actually sacrificing the animals? What do you mean by take part? Answer that, please. And again, I'm not being difficult. I'm not dodging the question. I just don't want to answer. I don't want to answer a question that you're not asking.
Right.
Like, I hate when teachers do that. Like, hey, brother, what do you think about clean food? Well, pastrami is kind of tasty when you cook it the right way. I'm asking about clean food, bruh. Come on, bruh.
Okay, while we're waiting on his response,
Yes.
the sister responded with, I'm trying to pull a script that shows it's John, but I may not find it before Q&A ends. I'm leaning towards John, though.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards John from what we read. The disciple he loved. John. John was hanging out with Jesus' mama.
Yep.
It makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense.
I don't know if she's asking, is there a scripture showing or proving that Jesus loved John?
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Now, so said scientists. Oh, God. Where do they see them? And why are they hiding? Right. See, that's another problem I got with the aliens and the grays and all that. Why are they in a...
Right.
Like, they like Bigfoot. Like, if I had a spaceship, I would land it in Times Square and be like, it's cracking. Yeah. Better yet, bring your leader to me.
I don't know. I feel like the Most High just
Bruh, first of all, keep it a buck. If we talking about angels, those are the only aliens, extraterrestrials that, because they're a celestial being.
Yeah.
So when they talk about aliens, they talk about the grays or whatever. It's like, I can't make them dudes black dudes. Like, they're gray. They call them the grays because they gray. Now all of a sudden they got tans. They was in San Tropez on a yacht or something. Like, come on, bro. Hotep, brother. You know the black man is God, brother. The aliens. See, this whole planet was populated. No, I'm gonna stop for somebody. Elijah called me in the middle. But yeah, what are you saying about them aliens, brother?
Okay, sis, peace.
Okay, tabernacle.
That's something they say out here.
But that's what you're supposed to say. Tabernacle, preach. That's what church, tabernacle, preach.
Right.
All right, Malachi, I got a long drive to the house, brother. Hurry up. We ain't gotta go home. That's right.
Wow,
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, you rapping.
Yeah, Jack. We ain't gotta go home, but we gotta get in. Yeah, hit that Alabama Baptist Church joint right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. What you got there, girl? Probably not. That's why we need a microphone.
Because I was gonna ask, you can like there's a broad spectrum of different types of trauma.
Yeah, see, that's why.
Car crash trauma, being abused trauma.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't just like, you got to tell me which one you talking about, and then I can be like. Versus I'll be here all night. Y'all be falling out a window, falling asleep. Because furthermore, when it has to do with trauma, like,
Right.
That's a whole thing, man. The way you overcome it is twofold. Go seek out some cognitive behavioral therapy and cast down every imagination.
Yep.
Train your brain to know the difference between reality and your perception of reality.
Yep.
That's one of those things.
Facts.
Grounding yourself helps me.
Absolutely.
Like I work on like if I'm going through things emotionally, mentally, I tell myself that physically safe, it's physically doing bodily harm. Am I high in anxiety? Yes. There's other things going on that could make it higher? Yes. So
Yeah, this is not for TV.
No, it's really not for the public. I was just saying, like, how I
And Stanface Jerusalem. Sorry, Malachi. Next time, brother. Next time. Take us out, brother. That's right. You gonna work today. You gonna work.
Yep. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
Y'all think you gotta go